How to fix corrupted USB or SD card in minutes. So if you want to fix your corrupted USB or SD card in minutes, then what you need to do is first you need to insert your USB or SD card. After that, you need to open up your file manager. After opening your file manager, you need to go with this PC and then you will have your USB or your SD card right here. You need to right click on that and then you will have an option of format. You need to click on format and then you will get three options under the file system. You need to just simply go and select any of the three options, and then you need to go with start, which will be on the bottom. And once you finish the format, your problem might be fixed. If that doesn't fix your problem, then move on to the next method. So for that, you need to go with the search again and then search for CMD. Once you've searched for it, you need to right click on the CMD, which is command prompt, and then go with run as administrator. Once you do that, you need to click on yes, and it will give you this kind of interface. Now here you need to enter some commands. So the first one is disk part. Once you've entered disk part, you need to hit the enter button and then it will detect your computer. As you can see that my computer name is here. After that, we can simply type list disk, but make sure that you've given a space between list and disk and then hit the enter. So in my case, I have one disk connected in my computer. But if you've inserted your USB or your SD card, then you will have two disks. The other disk or the disk one will be your SSD card or your USB or your SD card. After making sure that the disk one is your SD card, you can simply type the other command, which is select disk and then space, give a space between select two. So select space disk space one. You need to select the disk, which is your SD card or your USB. So in my case, it's 0. I'll just simply hit the enter. Now the disk has been selected, right? Once you do that, you need to again enter clean and then hit the enter. Once the disk has been cleaned, it might take a few minutes or a few seconds. Just simply clean and then you need to go with the next command, which is create space partition space primary and then hit the enter. And once it says succeeded in creating the specified partition, you need to go with the next command again, format space fs and then equals to. After that, you need to enter the file or the USB port file system. For that, you need to just simply go with my PC or this PC right here, and then simply right click on the SSD card and then click on format. And then you need to go with the file system. And in my case, the default file system is NTFS. You might have any other file system as default. So I'll just simply enter NTFS and then space and primary. Hit the enter again. And once it is 100% completed, it will successfully format the volume. And then again, go with the next command, which is assign space letter equals to, like, for example, I'll go with Z and then simply click on enter again. This part will successfully assign the drive letter or mount point. After that, hit the enter and it will completely format. And this is how you can simply solve your problem in a very simple way. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Thanks for watching.